Hello, everybody. We are Unleash Potential. I'm Kara.
I'm B.
And I'm Emmy.
This is our first ever video on this channel and the start of our podcast series.
Today we are going to go over what we're doing on this channel, who we are, what we've done, and things we're doing right now, and what we're looking forward to do in the future for this channel.
Okay, so this channel is going to be used to show off our voice acting journey, and it's also going to be used to show off our voice acting projects that we work on together, so we can upload it onto the channel.
Anyways, I was gonna add on to what Emmy just said, which like for example, we might do like voiceovers of games, animes. We have to cut that up for copyright purposes, but that might be something we share, and then
Maybe even songs.
yeah.
One day.
Yeah, except Emmy's gonna outshine us, and then we're just gonna wanna just.
Oh
stop
no,
doing it
I'm
entirely.
not.
We're just gonna want to quit. It's just gonna be.
Yeah,
over.
everyone, you should check out Ray on Spotify. Search up "Over You" by Ray.
Look,
Why?
guys. No, you guys can do that. That's fine. Look, I
Don't wanna
made you
do
a
that.
house.
Just a little explanation on how each of us got here. I'll go first. As many do when they're younger, you sit and watch videos or cartoons all the time, and then kids are prone to mimic things. So when I was younger, I would watch a lot of like Minecraft role plays and animes when it would come on Sunday on the TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, watching, I think Dragon Ball would be the one that came on the most
when
frequently.
Dragon Ball came on, and you heard that fire ass intro. Had me ready for an episode every time.
Yeah, I remember I actually bought like the disc set of Dragon Ball Z after I kept just watching it come on. I got really invested into it.
I ain't do all that, but it was
What,
really good.
what was that sound?
Are you
Never mind.
doing drugs?
Yeah, I don't.
Yo.
No, I literally just heard like, my right ear, and then I would mimic a lot of things, and you know, I got to the point where I was like, wow, this is so cool, and I had a Windows 7 laptop that I would try and run Minecraft on and just record myself like doing impressions of like FNAF characters, like, most importantly, and try and just do that. I didn't really think of it as like a career at that point. I just thought, wow, this is fun to do. And then I stopped doing that for a couple of years until I got back into it because I met a friend through a Minecraft server actually, and they had their own channel. And they were like, hey, do you want to help me voice act my stuff? And then I was like, oh, why not? So then I started doing that more, and I started like, wow, this is actually really fun. Like voice acting is fun, being able to put emotion into characters and make them come to life. So then I started branching out. I found Casting Call, which is a beginner site for voice actors. What? There's no way you just yeah.
Show B.
It's a giant lava pit. How do you fall in it? All your stuff is gone. You are no, it's not. You good?
Silent.
So yeah, then I started auditioning for more projects, and the more I did it, the more fun I had. So I started buying more equipment, like the mic I have right now, which I now have to buy a new one. That's a whole thing. And by doing that, I've gotten to more projects. I've started building my skills up. And then one day, it's February, on uneventful night, I look in Casting Call. It's the same 7 projects with one guy asking someone to play Markiplier for $200. That's actually not a real project, it's a ghost project. And then I saw Emmy's project for one of her things, and I honestly didn't think I would have got chosen, so I just did it for fun, and I was like, oh, why not? It was just, yeah, there was like 3 lines just to show a little bit of emotion, like scared, intro video for a video. And then almost immediately, like I think the next morning, Emmy added me on Discord and then gave me a whole list saying, hey, if you're not on time, you're dead. If you do this, you're fired. And like, it was intimidating. It was like a giant list. B got the same one. Giant list of rules saying, hey, this is availability. If you're monotone or have any emotion, you're gone. You're done. We want people who are actually going to be interested. And I was scared. So I was like, yeah, I got that. So now for the, oh, I'm going to die. So since then, I've been auditioning for more projects. I've gotten into more gaming channels like what Emmy runs, and I've been getting into more paid roles too, so I'm really expanding there. That's where I am right now, at least.
Never accept something that you don't think is worth your time and money.
Know your worth, kids.
Yeah, know your worth.
Yeah, know that you'll never be us. I'm kidding.
Whoa!
I'm kidding. I didn't
You
mean
want
that.
me yeah.
So Char's kicked.
You're done.
Do you see what I mean?
I guess it's,
Dude, it's real.
What the hell was that noise?
The wolf is killing a skeleton.
I just
I'm tired of
heard.
your propaganda.
Yo, I think I just heard what you heard earlier.
Oh no, yeah, you probably did.
Like Tora said, I didn't really specific. I actually was a little late bloomer, as some say. You know, I didn't get the passion for voice acting as probably often as my other two comrades over here. You know, I of course always anime lover, favorite anime Mob Psycho. No one can ever disagree with me. It's so freaking.
I disagree.
Anyways, I when I was younger, I had a lot of like different ambitions that I wanted to do, but I just never followed them. Like I eventually wanted to be an actor, and I was like, nah, that's not the move. I don't want to do that shit. So then I was like watching some animated show, which I will not disclose of, and I was like, this joint look fun. Fun is free. You know what I did? I called my friend up on the app bot. I said, hey, I'm gonna say a fake name. I say, Randy, I'm about to do this voiceover because, you know, I kind of want to a little fun. So I did Scissor 7, if anybody knows ball. And first voiceover, my delusional ass was like, oh yeah, this is great right here. This is peak. It was not peak. I used a lot of like generated voices, a lot of effects. It was horrible. But you know what my friend said? He said that shit is gas. He said it was gas because he thought maybe this guy found something he wanted to do. So he wanted me to keep going. And so I kept going. Like just like for like a year or two, just doing voiceovers. I'm not gonna plug the TikTok I post voiceovers on, but I have a TikTok where I do voiceovers, and it was very fun. And I was like, I want to take this to the next level. So last Christmas, I saved up some money from gifts and shit, and I was like, let me go buy equipment. So I bought a new laptop. I bought 3 different microphones. The one I'm using now I'm glad I have it, but I bought so many microphones. That's one thing, bro. Microphones are one of the trickiest things ever because you don't know if they're good or not until you actually get them.
You're welcome.
I bought audio.
Literally, and also if you're trying to get a voice acting, you can start with a USB mic. Do not stay on one. Do not.
It's time to go. You got to get off that. And then I got a Scarlett interface, which is good. Something I do recommend, which is more on the pricey side, is the Multi Studio Strip. It does help with screaming and shit. So I think that's also really good. Excuse me.
That's mine.
I don't give a damn. Don't beat me in my own home.
This is my house. I built it.
You said it was for us, so it's not.
That wasn't me.
Why'd you take my fish out? That's my furnace.
Why are you trying to do that?
All right, I'm going off on my
I
own.
can't be in this house anymore.
No, keep talking, B. We're listening to your journey and how I like gave you the best microphone ever. We'll give you the idea.
Okay, well, it's not the best microphone ever, but
It's definitely better than what you had.
So I had the Rode, which again, my room isn't fully acoustically sound, but it still functioned. But it just something off with it, and so I've recently got a new mic, but I spent a lot.
Yeah, and I'm the one who gave the recommendation for the mic. Just no problem, babe.
No, you did not.
And here's your shit. Yeah, it was like, and I want to take it seriously. So I joined this voiceover class. It's called Voiceover School. Have I been active that much? No. Should I be? Yes. But I did the modules. I was learning a lot of new stuff. I learned how to use Audacity, learned how to edit on there, which Audacity is a good website. You can pay for other ones, but I'm doing Audacity right now. Made some demos, and you know, I was locked in auditioning. My mic again wasn't the best, and I still wasn't like the best at it. So I was on Voices, which you could pay. I paid a membership for. I bought Backstage. That's another thing you can use. VoiceOver Planet, Casting Call, and I was gonna give you your shit back. And like, there's a lot of other, but just besides Casting Call Club, there's a lot of other things that you can use. There's also one on Discord, so I do recommend, which is what we're also gonna do on this channel, like go audition for way different things besides Casting Call. It's really hit or miss with Casting Call. My trusty old blind ass was going to get my glasses fixed because again, like, sorry, I saw this thing. I was like, Parrot, Roblox YouTube channel? Man, this shit trash. I just auditioned for it for fun.
You better stop
I
calling
just
it
auditioned
trash.
for it for fun, right? Because I was like, man, all these auditions suck. So I did it. I wasn't even given the gracefulness of getting lines. Cough, cough. I was just told that the character was dumb and he was funny. So you know what I did? I made a toilet joke, and I'm not gonna repeat it. It wasn't even that good. But I was a doctor. I was like, my first job, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was so happy, and then I was like so scared of Emmy because I was like, okay, that word that she's emitting, it's fucking ridiculous. And I was like,
the giant rules list that only we got and
Bro.
no one else did.
Everybody else got it. They're lying if they didn't.
No, actually, Kai didn't get it. Hold on.
I had a rule list. Probably just wasn't as mean as yours.
oh yeah, discriminatory, but it's okay.
How?
But first video was my friend Char over here. Interesting.
Yeah, and
He didn't
thought
like
I
me.
was an asshole.
He don't like me, but it's okay. You said no. You said wasn't gonna last long.
I said you were gonna last long because you were so quiet. You literally sat there for like half of the time, just like quiet. And then in the video, like outside of the video, and like we had to help you set up OBS, and then we were in the video. You would talk, but like it.
Yeah.
We would talk, and you would respond well, but then like it was just felt like you were like kind of not in it. Like, you just weren't.
I mean,
you weren't the
this
right
is my
mindset.
first day and my first stop, so give me a little break, young man.
I know, and then I jumped in, and then after it ended, I was like, hey, I'm new here too. I joined like a month ago. You know, you did good. You went, yeah, and then I left.
Yeah, didn't even try.
What happens if you kill a
But
turtle?
I've been doing that channel for
What was
a
what?
little bit,
Never mind.
and I was also like focused. At that point, I was like, I got my first thing. I kind of got content with life. Like I was focused on schoolwork, working. I still wanted to do voice acting, but wasn't wasn't doing shit with it. But I was still doing the channel and other stuff. And I've joined like from that server, I've joined a lot of other people's stuff, and I've more frequently been auditioning for stuff on Casting Call. Like in this channel, I'm also gonna do all like other casting websites as well. You know, I've slowed down with the voice end, but I'm picking it back up and doing more as a whole. And that's how we got here today. Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
Okay, so basically how I started voice acting was back in like, I don't even know, when I was like 11, 12 years old. A good while ago, for sure. 7, 8 years ago. I would watch, as embarrassing as it is, I would watch Gacha Life content.
Ooh,
And
whoa.
I found the like Gacha Life voice acting movies or whatever. And
no.
I got like attached to those because I liked making my own stories up, and then I started using that.
would you make up a story
I
like
had-
the alpha wolf gets kicked out of
No.
the family?
No, it was more like school drama crap, you know? But
Difference for my
I
girlfriend's teacher.
actually did get 10,000 subscribers on that channel that I had, but
Jesus.
my father deleted that channel because he found out I was on social media. I did all that, and I started auditioning for projects on Casting Call Club back when I was like 12 years old, and I got, you know, a ton of like unpaid jobs because, you know, people don't audition for unpaid jobs if they're good at voice acting and they know their worth. But I was starting out, so I did that. I got a lot of those little roles, and then I realized that I actually liked voice acting, and I decided to get myself a mic. Well, actually, I didn't get myself a mic. I think my mom bought me the whatever you had.
Rode into one.
Yeah, I got the Rode NT1, and that shit sucked. It broke in the first like 3 months, by the way. It just started making that weird noise where it goes you know. I had to get a whole new mic. I'm pretty sure it was just like one of those what are the Mayono
I don't
Mayono
speak that
mics?
language.
I have no idea what you're trying to
I
say to
don't,
me.
it's one
Yeah,
of
I
the
don't speak that
cheapest
language.
microphones you can possibly get. And I just started doing auditions with that. I still got a bunch of unpaid roles. Never got a paid role with that microphone. When I finally got my Shure gaming podcast microphone, which is also terrible, don't recommend, by the way. I somehow started getting roles that were paid for, and eventually I got my first 3 audiobook jobs, and they paid me very well, actually. I got like, I think it was like $100 an hour. And
Actually good as fuck.
then after that, I started just auditioning for a bunch of audiobooks and got the other 2 audiobook jobs, and then I just kept finding random jobs on I used Casting Call, I used Casting Network, I used Backstage, voices.com, and then some people would even just like email me because I had my email on like Casting Call and all those websites on my profile. And eventually this last year, I think it was 2025, I got my first video game role ever, and they paid me about $1,500.
Sorry.
They paid me $1,500 for that job. So it was my biggest gig ever, and I was like, oh my god, like I can actually do it. And then they said, we're gonna keep in contact with you because we might ask you to do another character for the same video game. And so yeah, keep that in mind. But I also work for 4 Roblox Kids YouTube channels right now as a voice actor, and I've worked for over 30 kids Roblox YouTube channels in my lifetime so far. but they pay me a good amount of money, I'd say. Well, the bigger ones do. But anyways, this past like month, 2 months, this past month, it was in the beginning of June. That video game company, like, they messaged me back again, and they're like, hey, are you still interested in doing another voice for our game? And I was like, yeah, of course. I got about $1,700 for that. So that was pretty peak. Most paid gig I've had so far.
Yeah,
So
I would have like.
I don't think I've ever seen that amount of money in my bank account before.
I have. I would have overdosed for sure.
no, yeah, I was like, oh my damn, that's a lot of money. But to be real, I'm still young, so obviously I didn't really use the money on what I probably should have used it on, but I did pay all of my thumbnail artists and editors with the money that I did get, so at least I stick to my word, I guess, right? I don't know. But that's how I got here. I also have 2 kids Roblox YouTube channels, which is how I met these 2 dorks. Because they auditioned for my
Dork.
project.
Excuse you.
I'm kidding.
Why?
I'm kidding. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Anyways, that's my story, and I'm hoping to continue getting more and more jobs until I can say that I am technically professional. I'm not yet, but I hope to get there.
You're not.
I wouldn't
You
say
just
I
be-
am.
No, like professional.
Professional, where you're in a
It's
studio.
Not professional.
Like
where you
you're
get-
doing
But
good. It's still like a. It's
you're
like,
like
Emmy guy has
good.
like it's a side hustle right now. It's like
Yeah.
professional is where you're pulling in
Okay.
like.
No, yeah, I
leads
see what you mean. I see what you mean now, yeah.
You
Like,
get
you don't
a
like get with an
lot.
agent.
You get like you got an agent. You're getting auditions damn near daily.
Yeah.
I fear we should show them our vocal range.
Huh? I fear too.
Okay.
I fear Charos
fear
first.
too, Yeah.
I fear Charos first.
First. Ugh.
Yes, bitch, sure.
I think like the highest I can go. Kind of like Toad.
You gotta do it.
Mario, where are you?
Inter-
I like going high with a rasp. I don't know. It always feels good.
Oh, okay.
And then the lowest I think I can do, I actually don't know. I think the lowest I've done is the Zenitsu in the voiceover where I just go like, apologize.
Oh, speaking of voiceover, I'm gonna get on that later. For me, you know, this is my regular voice, of course. I'm not okay. So me, you know, you always hear my regular voice. I have a really weird middle ground voice, but bro, my lowest voice, I can't even do low voices for real. Like, it's weird. I can like deepen my voice, but it's not that much. I think my best skill with low voices is like doing a raspy type voice, like Vegeta. Like, I'm Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans. Like some shit like that. That's what I can do. And then my highest voice, I kind of don't fucking know. But
Let's go, try.
You gotta try it.
no, it's my highest voice that I could probably do is probably Bianca. When we
Oh
did
my
that
god, do it
one
right now.
video. No, I'm not doing that voice. But
No, do it.
no, are you gonna do Robin?
I'll do Rowan. Prism can do what was his name?
I think
Wait, I say
Snow.
Prism can do fuck. I mean Emmy can do
I'll do
Snow, yeah, Emmy can do Snow.
I was like all the way up here. And I can do some other shit with that, but yeah, it's kind of it. It's kind of my range. I could go like I could go a lot high. I could go a lot higher than
Just happened.
I ran into 2 creepers while exploring the forest. I can go a lot higher than I can go lower, but when I go low, I can like I can do a raspy voice like that. But yeah, that's my range.
I need to like
Mr.
align
We're
that.
gonna get outshined here. Hold on.
Mr.
So
Rosalie.
the voice they're talking about, what we did a gender swap video where they were playing girls. I was playing a guy, and so my voice was like, "Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Yo,
Well,
I'm gonna
fuck,
take you
boy.
to the good place and you to the bad place. You know."
Don't ask what that means.
Anyways, and then my highest voice is like,
Hi, I don't really know what I'm saying right now, but this is my highest voice, and it's like kind of annoying.
I don't know. I've just been practicing for way too long. So that's me, I guess. I don't know.
I think I just did something like no, it's like what do I do for like when I'm trying to copy it? I don't know. What did I do? I don't remember. I think all I remember doing is like I'm not fat. I can't control my muscle definition. I don't fucking know. I just remember crying a lot. I can't be called fat. It's not my
You wanted
fault.
that.
I'm on half a heart right now. Can we please get some food?
I'm on half a heart. I
Um,
have to.
You know what? I'll start us off from the next thing we should talk about.
Okay, go
As
ahead.
well, like we kind of already alluded to it, like here and there. What we're gonna do with this channel is obviously we're gonna have this podcast thing where we just talk about our own experiences. But then we're also gonna have videos where what's gonna be us voicing over things. Oh, I have call up in there. Us voicing over things, us possibly even writing out our own scripts for like scenarios and voicing over them like in those characters. Or just some videos like to help give you tips on what to do for voice acting and all that. And I'll make it where only one person has to say real quick.
Yeah, so jumping off of the back of what my comrade had said.
Alright. We always have a problem.
Go out there and kill it.
So yeah, we're going to be doing like different, like throughout different anime voiceovers, different cartoons, maybe songs, musicals, like stuff like that. Like we're going to just like they're gonna be cut up on YouTube, and then we'll post some of the moments that we like the best on TikTok. But well, right now we're technically doing a 54-minute long Demon Slayer video. So what we're doing right now. I'm not gonna say who we are, but that is what we plan on doing as well. Another reason why we felt like this was a necessary channel, when you want to get into voice acting, the people who help you and give you tips, it's very hard to find people or places where people are at the same voice acting level as you. I mean, when I was trying to look up, I think I saw Yorichi's voice actor trying to give tips from Bleach. Bro, I couldn't understand anything because she was already just up there. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, and there's also like multiple videos on the internet like, oh, you want to get into voice acting? Well, here's how you do it from a professional voice actor. Blah, blah, da, 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 da. You need this mic, soundproofed place.
And it's like so much money, and it's like 2 minutes of content. Us who are not professionals yet, because don't ever doubt yourself, kids. This is not for kids. But but we wanted to make a journey on how we make it in the voice acting world, like what we're doing. So that's why there will be certain stuff of us doing some like maybe challenges, improv challenges, getting our acting better, or maybe us doing more podcast episodes, like giving ourselves stuff to do to help us improve, giving people tips, having people who are either better or lesser voice actors on the channel to talk to us and stuff like that.
Okay, so basically the podcast was my idea. Anyways, so this is a podcast about our journey and what we're doing, and also giving ourselves challenges at the end of each episode, which we will do later. And we're going to just go over like auditions we've done, roles we've gotten, and we might just do tips, whatever, on podcast. Maybe we'll bring in a special guest, talk to them for a while, ask them a few questions about their journey on voice acting so far, or, you know, just to get more of a feel of how other people are doing it, not just us, because we talk to each other a lot. But I think that's pretty much, I think that summarizes up the podcast.
Maybe, yeah, hopefully one day we plan to maybe even have some of the famous voice actors that you may know and will love.
You may know and love.
Yeah, you're blocked.
Okay.
Yeah, reaching out, getting some actual professional voice actors on here. They gave us tips, give a little insight to their journey and stuff. Yeah.
Like how their live is as a voice actor, like stuff like that. What's the last thing? Okay. That's the plan. That's basically what we plan on doing with the channel. Everybody come outside.
What's challenge time?
Oh, what?
God.
What's challenge time?
Challenge time, like Emmy had said, we're going to give ourselves task or challenge that we have to do by the next podcast video. And today we have decided to do 25 auditions and make ourselves a demo reel. If you don't know what a demo reel is it just showcases all your voice acting ranges, different characters, different genres of voices that you can do in like a clip. You can put that away.
Oh shit. Okay, we're not fighting.
But yes, that's what we're gonna do. We technically don't know when we're gonna do the next episode podcast, but we will be working on it this week.
Today.
Anything else to say? Emmy stinks and
Yep. Our TikTok is Unleash Potential.
I will put the TikTok in the description.
We won't have an Instagram, yeah.
I'll put TikTok in the description. I'll put our casting
so-
calls in the description. How about
Yeah,
that?
and either the comments on if this gets clipped onto TikTok or whatever, if you have any suggestions for something you want us to voice over or anything that we put it, like write it out in the comments, because we'll look at those when we're done with the Demon Slayer one and
If you
showcase
have
that.
any, yeah, if you have any suggestions, we'll do it. If you have any questions or any things that you would like want to learn about or ask about, we'll make a video about it or we'll respond to you.
Okay, but I like really need to say my line. Mr. Uzui.
Mr. Uzui!
Mr. Rose, do we help?
Mr. Uzui.
Mr. Uzui, I don't want to fight till my arms fall off.
Mr. Uzui.
I am your Shingoku.
What are those sickles?
Okay, podcast out!
Bye.
Bye.